friends, welcome to another edition of Sam's Everyday Cooking. Today we are making dessert. We are making peach and apple crumble with some really delicious yogurt, and it's healthy, it's quick, and if you have fruits at home, peaches, apricots, apples, any seeded fruits, you can make this delicious crumble. So let's begin. For this, I have got less than a cup of yogurt that I put in a yogurt strainer because I want a very thick, it's like a hung yogurt, but I want it really thick. So I've put it in a strainer, and I'm going to put it back in the fridge because I want it very chilled. Then we have some fruits over here. This is apple and peaches, and the peaches were not very sweet, so I thought let me make it into a dessert. Of course, we'll be adding a cinnamon stick when we are stewing it. Also, to add more flavor to this, I have taken some dried apricots, put it into boiling hot water, and we're going to add this as well when we are cooking the fruits down. To add still some more flavor, we'll also put some peach jam in it, so it'll really give a nice depth and sweetness to it. We are going to cook this not in water but in orange juice. So we're not adding any sugar in this. The sweetness will come from the orange juice, and I'll also use the rinds of the orange juice. Now for the crumble. So the crumble I'm going to use, this is homemade rusk. It's made by my dear friend Walid, which we'll be doing the recipe soon. And I'm taking a piece of that. Then we have over here some seeds over here. We have pumpkin seed, we have sunflower seed. These are all really nutritious and packed with flavor as well. We have some walnuts and roasted pistachio. Actually, all these nuts have already been pre-roasted, but we will just lightly roast it again. Then I have this is coconut chips, and I'm going to show you. I'm using this brand of it, this young coconut chips. I bought it from Thailand. I don't know whether you'll get it or not in your country, but if you do, please add it. If you don't, just omit it. We will roast it in a little bit of butter. Now this crumble, when you make it, you can make it with any base. So you can use either a rusk or just plain flour. You can use breadcrumbs, also cake crumbs, whatever you have at home. This is free and easy dessert. You don't have to stick to any rules to this. So let's begin, friends. I'm going to begin with making orange rinds. I'm just going to remove them because we're going to add this into the fruits that we are going to cook in. So you see, it has to be really fine, and I'm still going to chop them down some more. So our orange rinds are ready, and orange rinds are really flavorful because they have the orange, the oil is in this. So we mustn't waste it, and I'm just going to chop it up a little bit more and to really finely chop this up. I'm going to extract the juice from the orange. We might have about a little over a cup of orange juice. And now I'm going to chop up our apricots. Just roughly chop them up. Okay, my saucepan is hot, and I'm going to start adding all my fruits now. So in goes the orange juice. And the cinnamon stick. All the fruits. And the dried apricots that were soaked, the orange rind, and we'll add a nice big tablespoon of peach marmalade, and we will allow it to cook down now. It will take about 10-15 minutes to cook it down. So whilst this is cooking, we will now prepare for crumble. So our rusk is pretty hard. I've taken a towel and I'm just going to cover this towel and bash it down a little bit. Okay friends, so as you can see, our rusk is really nicely crumbled, and we will leave it in this texture because it's nice to have some big bits and some powdery bits coming in your mouth. And this also has this rusk is really delicious because it also has a lot of nuts in there. And we are ready with this. We are going to start putting it all together now. Friends, I'm going to take about a tablespoon of butter. Slightly lower your hob temperature, or your gas should be on medium low because you don't want to burn anything over here. And now we will add in our crumbs. And you have to lightly roast them. You add in everything now, all your seeds, your pumpkin, your sunflower seeds, and lightly break up into small pieces your walnut as well. Oh, it's really delicious, the fragrance and the smell and the aromas. Pistachio as well. It's nice when you have small bits and big bits coming in your mouth. Don't have it all the same size. You need texture for this because the fruits are going to be pretty mushy. So you need some crispiness and texture. And also the coconut is already roasted, but I'm just going to lightly roast it again. And also what would be nice is to add some cinnamon powder if you like it. Although I've not mentioned, but I have some cinnamon powder and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit. It'll give it a really strong flavor and make it even more delicious. And once again, like I say, everything that you cook is according to your individual taste. So by all means, whatever you like to add, please add. If it's cardamom you like, please do that. If it's cinnamon you like, or even cloves, please do that. Something that you can make it and store it in a bottle in a fridge also. So if you have last minute guests or something like that, you can always poach or cook some fruits down, or even fresh fruits. You can do this as a topping for it. And then serve it with ice cream or cream or yogurt or flavored yogurt. So as you can see, our peach and apple are cooking down. We have to cook it down until there is no more liquid left. It should become like a thick syrup that should coat all our fruits. So friends, as you can see, our fruits have almost the liquid is reduced to a very thick syrup now, and another 5 minutes and it will be done. I'll let it cool, then I'll put it in the fridge so it's really chilled before we have it as a dessert. Okay friends, our fruits are completely cooked down, and I want to show you that you see it has such a thick syrup, and this is what we want. We want this syrup to drizzle over our chilled yogurt as well. And now I am taking it off the hob and I'm going to cool it down completely, and then we will serve it. Welcome back friends. Now it's been a couple of hours and we are going to assemble our dessert. So as you can see, the peach and apple is cooked down and cooled, and it's really nice and chill. So now it's ready, and I have put the crumbles in a bottle. So you can have this crumbles in the bottle and use it anytime you like. The yogurt is also completely strained and it's thickened so beautifully. So we are going to use this yogurt now and kind of whip it up like a cream. We are going to add 1 spoon of peach marmalade in this to sweeten the cream and to make the cream. It really makes the cream so delicious. The yogurt so delicious. And you can do the same thing with the cream also, and the same thing with yogurt. But we are using the healthier version of using yogurt instead of using cream. Okay. Or sometimes you can also, if you want to make it more decadent, you can use cream cheese and cream as well. That will also be a wonderful combination. So this is done. Now let's put this entire dessert together. I've got these 2 beautiful little goblets for dessert, and I'm going to start assembling it. What we are going to do is we are going to take a little bit of our crumble, which is our and this crumble is so delicious. I mean, you have to use it in any crumble, whether it's apple, strawberries or raspberry, any crumbles you can use it on. And then we are going to put our stewed or cooked apple and peaches. We'll put the fruits first, and then we will drizzle some syrup on it later. Okay, that's plenty. It can make, from this recipe we can make about at least 4 bowls. And we will add a little more of the crumble on it. And you see how beautiful and how pretty it looks, and it's ideal to make for 2 or for a party. It's easy, it's so easy to make it. I'm going to drizzle a little of the syrup on the sides, and I'm also going to taste it. Okay, and let's have a dig at it. And you take a little bit of the yogurt, a little bit of the fruits, some of the crumbles from down, and let's give it a try. The crumbles are crunchy, the fruits is so well cooked, and it's got that tangy and the sweetness. It's an amazing dessert. Friends, please do try it and let me know how it turns out for you. Until next time, take care, be well, be safe. See you in the next episodes of Sam's Everyday Cooking. Bye friends.